Good morning, traders. Oh, SGLC with a little bounce there already today. I'm going to wait everything out a little bit before I start hopping in anything unless I just see a setup that I can't help myself. CHPI, that's starting to pop up a little bit too. How's the SPY doing? And SPY's trying to hold above that 50-day right now. Alright. NRBO. I don't know why this keeps happening. Alright, there we go. No news on it. That's coming down. FDA breakthrough device designation. That's pretty big. That is a big deal. So it's getting hung up at 425. Very low float too. Yeah, I'm gonna go on this. This candle's fixing to close. It's closing green. So where'd I get filled at? Let me add that up here. Could have a little pullback here. Yeah, so I saw a little pullback. Let me add to it. I'm at 416. It's getting slammed down a little bit here. See, it needs to hold above 4. I'm gonna add. So there, I've got 100. I'm adding here at 4. That makes my average 406. It's trying to hold the adaptive at $4. If that $4 support holds, this should make a move on the next candle. Unless it, if it cracks 4, it's gonna dump. So. Good morning, Lightning Rick. It's not that big of a gap up, really. I mean, 330-ish up to 4. It's not a huge gap up. It's only up 23%, so it's not a. But this is really good PR. So if it doesn't break out, I would be shocked because it's FDA designation breakthrough. That's, PR usually, it can go one way or the other. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but this type of PR is really, really strong PR. And this thing is only 5 million in float, so I like my entry right there above 4 at 406. I like that. That's a good entry. Let's see, it bounced right off of the adaptive EMA at 10-day. So we're still bullish. We should start breaking out here if we can break 425. Man, don't come back down now. Get back on up there. Got a minute for this candle to close. We just want to make sure it closes above 4. Oh yeah, we're starting to pop now. Yeah. Testing that well. We're through that 415. And through 425. Well, nope. Still getting held up at 425. A little bit of selling at 420. Like big gap ups can lead to big drops, you're right. But this really, like I said, it's only up 20%. When it's like a 80% gap up or 100%, then yeah, you definitely can have some sell-offs. But I mean, yesterday this was at 330, so it's, you know, getting in at 4. It's only up 70 cents from yesterday. Getting a lot of selling. Well, never mind. They all got taken out as I was saying that. Okay, we got bids stacking at 420. We should break 425 here. There we go. Let's go. Pushing through it. Now it's pre-market high 450 is going to be strong. Let me look at this. See what happens if we break 450. Yeah, I mean, if we break 450, we're going straight to 5. There's nothing in the way. I'm still struggling with 425, though. We don't want to struggle here much longer. We need to get the break. Get that push to 450 and start testing it. $420 still holding up pretty good. There we go. Starting to get bids trying to stack at 425. That's what we want to see. Yeah, come on, move the bid up. Yeah. See, more bids right there. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Stacking at 425. We want that to be new support. Oh. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I'm getting held up at 430. Yeah, it's a little old support there at 430, but that shouldn't be enough to hold this down. Yeah, you can see 430 acting as resistance now. So we got a lot of sellers. Okay, 430, we're through that. Oh, we're traveling right along. We're just moving right along. Let's go. Shouldn't be anything stopping us from 450. The 430 is stopping us. Okay. All right, 430. I see. Let's see what you're doing here. See, what's the SPY doing to make sure the SPY is not dropping out on us? No, SPY's rebounding some, so that's nice. So getting rejected at 430. This candle's fixing to close. We want to see it close over 425. Yeah, so we're going to have a little consolidation here, it looks like. On your way for X-rays. Man, you ain't gonna have any appendages left. You keep breaking all your appendages, smashing the like button, Elvis. I appreciate the support, man, but can't be breaking appendages every day. So, because we didn't close over 425, we are having some consolidation, a little pullback here. Needs to stay above the gray line. $430. Yeah. See, 410 is trying to hold it. I'm starting to get a few bids stacking there. There we go. Oh no, they got taken out. Yeah, they're trying to hold that 410. There we go. Yeah, okay. Good morning, Brian. Very nice. Starting to push back up here. Still holding that adaptive. That's what we want to see. It looks like Neuro's. See, NRBL, that's selling off. Yeah, so Neuro's really only guy doing anything here. If this is going to break, though, we're going to need to see it break 430 either on this candle in the next 2.5 minutes or the next candle. This looks like this may end up being an indecision candle. Unless it starts going here right here in the last minute and a half of it before it closes. Oh, actually it's starting to try to push a little bit. Decent sized buyers at 420. I yeah, I got the fresh cut before yesterday. I had it yesterday on the live stream. I appreciate you noticing it and calling it a fresh cut, not a stupid cut. Last time I got my hair cut like this, Dom said I look like Jack from The Incredibles growing up. do, I, do I look like Jack from The Incredibles growing up to you guys? That was such a good joke. Morning, Jimmy. Ask Sam about CPE. I don't even know. I don't even know what CPE is right now. I told you that's a good joke. Glad you thought it was funny as I thought it was. Said that to me in the stream one day, and I couldn't stop laughing. That's one of the hardest times I've ever gotten roasted. I love it though. It's great. Comedy is great for the brain. Especially if you can laugh at yourself. If you can laugh at yourself, then that's one thing a lot of people struggle with nowadays. The fear to be wrong. We're getting a pretty strong close here on this candle. Yeah, didn't quite get over the top of that one, but this one's set up to push up from here. Yeah. Let's go. They did me wrong. The joke wasn't. I wish I could take credit for the joke, but it wasn't my joke. It's funny as hell, though. But that was Dom. I don't know if Dom's in here today, but it was probably one of the funniest jokes that's been, like I said, it's one of the best roast of me that anybody said. I'd never heard that before. All right, we've broke over 430. We got big buyers sitting at 430. See if we can get this pushed to 450. I don't know what it's waiting on at this point. There's nothing really to stop it at this point. Oh, really? We're getting held up at 435. So we're getting resistance every 5 cents on this play right now. It's kind of crazy. No, actually, let's see. Actually, we're still trying to break 430. Give me just a sec, guys. Be right back. There we go. Now we're starting to pop up. Yes, very nice, very nice. When we get up to 450, I'm going to sell half. Unless for some reason we blow right through 450, but more than likely. As slow as this has been, well, I don't know. It's a nice build up to 450, and that's really the strongest resistance we got until 5, so I don't know. It could bust right through 450. Because the buying is just slowly building up to it. Let's see, what do we get? Where do we hit? We hit 442, it looks like. Oh, no. So we're about to break that 440. There we go. Still didn't quite get there. It hit 445, so it looks like we may have to fumble around at 445 for a few minutes. Still sellers at 440. Getting a little pushback here. There we go. Start getting a little rebound. It's kind of closing in 45 seconds. And the higher it can close, the better. If it could break through 440 and close over 440 here, that'd be a very good close. Oh, it looks like we're going to do it too. Oh, almost. We do have support building at 435. That was a good close. We closed right at 440. Let's see if this can start pushing to 450 now. Still getting held up at 440. Need to see 440 start stacking bids. Buyer stacking at 440, and then we'll probably get this breakout. They're trying to start. We're not getting. Oh, there we go. There was a bunch of them just stacked. Yeah, very nice. Beautiful. Oh yeah, it just got taken out. Let's see if we get 440s back in here again. That was the first attempt at trying to hold 440. I'm getting a little rejection off of it. SPY still rebounding. Coming back a little bit here. But we are getting buying right up off the gray line, the 10 adaptive. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get that. Let's see what 450 looks like. Oh, you teasing. You teasing me, Nero. Stop teasing me. You were right there. Got up to what? 448. Whoa, whoa, hold on now. So get a little harder rejection. not even able to get to 450, but yeah. I'm cracking that adaptive. Still got a minute for this candle left to close. See if it pulls back above it before. This is looking like it may be done for a little bit. May have to consolidate a little bit longer before it tries to break out. Let's see. Okay, here comes the close candle. There's the close. See if we push up here. $405 trying to hold us pretty strong support. Yeah, no, it's cracking now. Four needs to hold up. Oh man, I should have locked it in. It turned around so fast though. $4 trying to hold. We gotta see $4 hold. $4 can't hold. This is going to come back down pretty hard. It's starting to get bought up off there. SPRT. Throw it on the watch list over here. See, I'll go over to SPRT in a second. I just want to make sure it's going to hold 4, because if not, I got to get out. Looks like SPRT trying to break $5. Oh, it ran straight up to 6 and dropping back down to 5. So it's testing 5 as support. It's a little nasty. SPY's still pushing up. SPY's up to 428. I knew them Feds couldn't resist. They couldn't resist hell pumping it back up. They couldn't let it get down that low yesterday. They let it test that 50 and then it looks like they're pumping it back up. like that. Yeah, there goes Sam. Sam's yelling, sell, sell. Trying to give it a chance to hold this area. See, this candle's fixing to close. 10 seconds. See if it can close above that purple DMA there. $386 should be pretty strong support. There's resistance right across the tops of these candles. And that's what's trying to hold up now is $386. Looks like we may get an indecision candle close here. We still got a little bit of time on it. If 386 starts cracking, I'm getting out. Yeah, this looks like this is going to be an indecision candle. We got 2 minutes left. So if this does close as an indecision candle, we want to see the next candle go, well, if it starts pushing up here, it ain't going to be an indecision candle. IMNM, that looks pretty decent. Could be a possible play there. DP. ENDP. I could get a possible move. Yeah, narrowing this this last minute trying to push back over 4. Why won't you go down? I'll put a stop loss in. What are you doing? Let me get. Whoops. I just bought another 100 euro. Well, now my average is at 4. Whoops. That was not what I wanted to do. You go away. You just messed me up, you AT ladder. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, boy. I mean, it wasn't a terrible place to buy another 100, but, you know, if this cracks down, that's going to kind of suck. I keep telling H&H Trader, he keeps telling me, man, he's like, you need to use hotkeys. You need to use hotkeys. I'm like, I can barely use the mouse and the clicker without doing something stupid. If I use hotkeys, I'll be doing all kinds of wonky stuff. That's a perfect example right there of me doing something stupid with the mouse and just clicking. I was just trying to move the AT ladder up so I could see it to put in a stop loss. Sad. Oh no, it may not be sad. It may subconsciously, my brain might have been like, nah, dude, you need to buy more. This is gonna rip. But I don't trust my subconscious brain, so. Need to get back over 4 here. Don't push down to 390. Got to get buying volume back in here before this adaptive crosses to the downside of the purple. Just got to get back over 4 here very, very shortly. When Sam says I need to sell, yeah. He tends to be right, doesn't he? That dog knows his stock trading. Oh, this is sketchy. Because if we do not get above 4, it is going to dump. See, right now it's a bearish engulfing candle. So it needs to, let's see here. May start cracking. Don't like the way that candle looks. A minute and a half for it to come back up. I don't want it down under 390. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, get back above 390. We at least want to be above 390. If we can't hold 390, then this is going to get bad. Woo, that was a close little dip there. 386 still held up, and then 390 bid stacking. Yeah, 390 getting taken out again. We've got to stop testing these support areas. Big sell at 389, trying to hold it down. Just crossed over, so if this candle does not push up, then this is going to drop. Price needs to push back up over 4 to push that 10 adaptive back above the purple line. We do not want this below. If it crosses over, the sell-off is going to happen for sure. Trying to get back above 4 right now, but it's having some issues there. What's going on? My phone is going up. I should let Sam work the mouse for a while. You're no kidding, man. That's what I need is I need a mouse assistant. Somebody just to click buy and sell when I say it and not mess anything up. Y'all see me on the stream. Mouse assistant, I have a buy that I need to put in. If you could please bring me a Sprite while you're at it. Daniel B, mouse assistant, come on. He's not in here. I ain't gonna talk trash to him while he's not in here. But still, that was funny. There we go. Now we're starting to come back alive. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit better about it. That was a close little test there. A little too much testing for my heart and my soul. Testing that bottom support. Yeah. Especially after getting that extra 100 shares, but it may work out for me. You know, you never know. Maybe it was a happy accident. Didn't Bob Ross say that? This is a happy little accident. Happy, happy accident. Like Bob Ross was a great painter, but I would have liked to have seen him in like NASCAR or MMA fighting like as an announcer. Yeah, him sitting beside Joe Rogan at UFC. Joe Rogan going on, oh, he's got an arm bar. That's a pretty little arm bar right there. For those of you who don't know who Bob Ross is, something's wrong with your brain. Everybody should know who Bob Ross is. He is the GOAT of painting. Puts Picasso and Leonardo and all them to shame. All those Ninja Turtles that used to paint. That would be great. Oof, Sela? Did I say your name right? 10-year-old watches them all the time. You got a smart 10-year-old then. Bob Ross will teach you everything you need to know about living your life. His gun carrying classes are really good classes. Peacefully. Now you just want to. Now when your magazine gets stuck in there, you just want to beat the devil out of it. Just beat the devil out of it, and then you'll be able to get. That's one of my favorite things he says. Just beat the devil out of it. So oof Selah, I am trying to go for a breakout of 450 of the pre-market high here on Neuro. And so far, it's been a slow process. Well, we need to hold up 4. Don't crack back below 4. Don't do that to me. There we go. Nice. Hold up these EMAs. We want that adapter to stay above the purple. The gray above the purple. We don't want it below the purple. That's what I'm going to start saying for the like button. As soon as y'all guys come in, just beat the devil out of that like button. Now you possibly have a U-shape forming if it can continue to push back up. We need to see it get back in the 415, 420 area and get out of this 4 to 410 area. They're still testing that $4 support, and I don't want to see that. I want to see this testing resistance. THC, I'm not familiar with that stock. Is that a cannabis stock? We need to break back over 410. That's where our issues is at right now. I'm not familiar with that stock at all. I'll put it on the watch list. We'll check it out here in a second. Just want to make sure this is going to hold up before I go away from this chart, because it's still sketchy. Like I said, until we get back up in this candle range, over 410 and testing 420, 425, this could still dump. We're like right before the confirmation of the U up. Got 2.5 minutes. SPY doing? SPY's all the way up at 429. They're pumping the SPY. I knew it. I knew they couldn't help it. ENDP. Let's see if make sure this breaks over 410 here. It looks like it's, yeah, there we go. Okay, very nice. That's what we want to see. Where did that what did I put it in? C-pop just got halted, but that's when they keep on. Oh no, it didn't get halted. If it can break that 200 day, it has a chance to do some things. ENDP, that's what it was. DP. Oh, hold on a second. Neuro testing 4 again. Don't do that. See, let's give this candle's fixing to close. Let me see how this candle's closing. We'll hop back over to ENDP. So we got 30 seconds for it to close. Testing that 4 again, but we got this downtrend right here, and that's where it needs to break over, is that 410 areas, right where that downtrend just started. So we need to see this break on this candle. We don't want this downtrend here. NDP pretty much going straight up, consolidating sideways right now. Just trading in sympathy. We got something's going on with opiates or something. Opiates. They've done something. The legal drug dealers have won. Apparently. Surprise, surprise. And yes, I said legal. Not illegal, but legal. So indecision candle there, starting to get a bullish engulfing. Let's go. Let's move on back up there, boys. See some hype come back into this. Give me just a second, guys. Oh God, now we're back down again. I walk away for 1 second. What the heck? Neuro? That's getting real sketchy. 415 holding up as resistance. So it's not 410, it's 415. There is an uptrend, a trend line that you could draw, and we do have that downtrend as well until that breaks 415. But all we care about is this adaptive. Yeah, I should have took that profit when it was up there that first time. I could have got back in this and look for it to move back up. But mistakes. Getting to a tipping point because you can see how close. How did I get back to that? Where's my little hand? My hand, man. Either we're going to shoot off of here, very soon or we're going to crack below. But so far it is holding above both EMAs. I just don't like all the selling pressure on these wicks. Ooh. Big upper shadow if this can't. Let's see, we got 30 seconds for this candle to close. So we still close. See, we're right on that purple line again. We got to push up. Why isn't that? There we go. There we go. Come on. Get back up here. Break through 415. Show me you got some left in you, Neuro, with this great PR you got. You know you want to go to 5. We're getting out of at 410 at the moment. And we're going to break 415 here. There we go. There we go. Starting to look decent again here. Beautiful. Went all the way up, tested it at 425. Gonna test it again. Beautiful. We get through 430. Testing 430. Let's see. Looks like we're gonna break 430 here. Yes, beautiful. Get through that fourth. Beautiful. Come on, let's see 440. We are starting to maneuver. It says 440 here. Ooh, about to break through 440. Real close like. There we go. See that 450. Let's see that 450. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got real close. See another push to 450. Still getting some resistance at 440 a little bit. This candle's close to closing. If we close over, ooh, we're going to break 450. We're going through 450. I'm locking 50 out here at 450. I got 150 left. Testing at 450 right now. Just hit a new high a day at 454. Let's go. Let's see big buying volume in here. Big buying volume. I said that was like two V's instead of P's. Sam's saying let's go. Or he's telling me to sell right here. One of the two. Alright, let's see if we push up and break through 450 here. If we break through, we are quite a ways off the thing. So actually, I may lock out some more. If we can't break through that 450 strong here in a second. So, let me get through with this trade, Sicilian, and remind me about that as far as looking at support and resistance while the stock's moving. A general rule of thumb is every 25 cents is going to be natural resistance or support. So $4, $4.25, $4.50, $4.75. So while the stock is moving, if you just think of those, that'll help by itself. You know, every 25 cents will help you out. But what you want to do to practice spot and support and resistance is when you're not trading, just start pulling up charts, pulling up daily charts, and start drawing out, try to draw out resistance and support and resistance as fast as you can. And as you constantly do that and you get experience, because like I don't have to draw lines on my charts to see the support and resistance because I've been doing it so long. So that experience will help get you there faster. Looks like we're going to try to test 450 again here. Possible big breakout coming on this soon. Possible big breakout. We may shoot up to 5 here. But yeah, just practicing every day. Just pull up on your phone, just pull out some charts and plot up some support and resistance when you're not doing anything. It doesn't matter if it's a stock, you know, just go do a bunch of random stocks. All you're doing is just practicing support and resistance. Because trading is a skill. You got to practice it. You know, the more experience you get, the better and better you get. See, if we can hold 450 support, and bids are starting to try to stack at 450. They were for a second. I'm going to get ready to lock it all out in case it can't hold here. Because we are getting some rejections at 450, but I'm up 88, 90 bucks right now in this price range, so I don't want it to sell off and not hardly get any gains on it. But I also bottom of that candle drop to 435. But I also want to catch this break of 450 if it's going to break. This candle's fixing to close in a minute. Trying to hold 440. If we close above 440, we'll get this breakout, I think. 15 seconds. It doesn't look like we're going to close above 440. Might close right at it, though, possibly. Yeah, if this candle can push back over the red candle, that'd be a break of 450. This would be an engulfing bull, and we'd be off to the races. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can get through that 450 here. It's going to be the second test. Looking good. See if 450 starts holding or not. Nope, still not holding. Cup and handle. Oh yeah, it is a little bit of a cup and handle. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, you got the U shape there, and then this is starting to make the handle to try to break 450. Good eye on the pattern. Good call out there. See, the high is 457. Shouldn't really hold up as resistance. Got a little bit of resistance holding up at 455. Still struggling with that 450 area. Just cannot get that break yet. But we keep testing it. We're going to break. See, we're getting, there we go. Nope, still getting hung up at the 457 at the high. But getting close to pushing. Here we go. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. New high at 460. Should start moving here. We're getting hung up at 460 a little bit. Every 5 cents with this thing until it wants to actually have a breakout. This candle's fixing to close in 30 seconds. If it closes above 450, should be pretty good to go here. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm super focused on watching this price action right now. It's a bunch of sellers sitting at 460. I don't think might lock out 50 more here. I'm gonna lock out 50 more. And now I got just 100 left. Just locking out 50 more because it's the way it's struggling with every 5 cents is like we should have shot straight up to 5 after breaking over 450. But it coming back down, a little concerning. As long as we hold up 440, hold right above this adaptive, we could still move. How's GLG looking? This swing I'm still holding, but still at $1. That's getting held up at that 50-day, but that's not that bad. What are we up right now? We're up 37%, so we're still not even up that high yet. SPY, what's the SPY doing? Yeah, SPY testing 430. Well, that was a happy little accident that I bought that extra 100 shares. It's a happy little accident. All right, guys, I'm gonna lean back here a little bit. It's like trying to do rocket science surgery. That's what Elon Musk does, right? Rocket science surgery. Staring at these little numbers on the screen, right up on them. Yeah. One life, you thinking the world's gonna go to $10? I think you're probably right. It ain't gonna do it today more than likely, but over the rest of this week, it very well could. That PR is really, really strong. I may not sell all my shares of it because of that. I may sell 80 more and just keep 20 shares. Oh yeah, over the longer term for sure. That's what I'm saying. It probably won't go that high today. It's having trouble getting to $5, but at some point I would say you're right. That is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy PR for this little low float. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lock out 80 and just hold and keep 20. I don't know One Life. I don't if you 390 is pretty strong support. I don't think it's gonna go much lower than that. If maybe 375 if it has a pullback tomorrow or whatever. I don't know, man. Whatever you think. You're the admin of this live stream. You make the rules, admin man. So we're trying to break back above 450. Real quick, guys. This is consolidating here. I'm gonna go take a little eye break because my eyes are getting crazy. I can't stare at screens for long periods of time without taking a break. But I'll be right back, guys. This looks like it's about to start ripping again. All right, so we got a little push up to 472. I don't know if this breaks 5. If this gets up to 5 and breaks it, it may turn into a FOMO play. This may be like a little smelling block, a little rat trap for the apes, an ape trap. The social media apes might start getting FOMO and try to jump in this and push it up crazier. But we're riding right up that adaptive, right up that 10. That's what we want to see. Nice bullish movement. See, I just accidentally clicked that. If the mouse would have been over the sell button, I would have accidentally just sold out of 80 shares. Luckily, I was an inch over from the sell button. Let's just leave it right there. Let's leave it below the sell button. Starting to push up. I don't think we're going to get hung up at 475 for very long. I could be wrong, but 475 is... he may get held up at 475 because there's some big sellers sitting at 470. Yeah, I know. Cryptos are down right now. I can't... Like, Bitcoin... The lowest I can see Bitcoin is 20,000 if it does continue to drop. But it's got a lot of support at 25,000. Like 25 is going to be super strong on Bitcoin. Ethereum 1500 is the lowest I can see that. It's got very strong support there. And we've already corrected quite a bit in the crypto market. It's nearly... Like if you look at the charts since Bitcoin has come in and any coins that have been around for a while, we've never came back down to like previous lows. We always build new lows. That could change because it is a new, it's all news, so we don't have a lot of history. We got about 10 years of history to look at. But the more people that start using it, there's still a whole lot of people throughout the whole entire globe that aren't using cryptocurrencies or investing in them. So as more and more people keep joining or keep, getting interested in it and starting to buy it, the volume is going to hold up at some support level. And not only that, like, there's a lot of people out there I know, if Bitcoin goes to 20,000, they're buying. Like, there's people buying right now. I bought some under 30,000 last night. I bought some at 29,000. So there could be more of a pullback, but I think we're getting to the end of the pullback on the crypto market, and then we're getting there just in time. Yeah, I know. I was saying that same thing last night on the crypto update on the crypto channel. It does look like a head and shoulders on Bitcoin. That's what I'm saying. They may drop some more. Like I was saying, that it's that same thing one life. It's a head and shoulders, and it very well could drop to 25 or 20, but I don't see them dropping any lower than that. If they drop any lower than that, then I'll start buying them all. I'll just buy all the Bitcoin. If they get down to like $1,000 or something, I just buy all the Bitcoin and hold it myself. And then everybody will have to buy it from me, and I won't sell it. I'll hold on to it until somebody offers me $1 million a coin. No, I don't have that much money. Buy that many Bitcoins. Plus, there's a lot of people who are going to hodl. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not heavy on any crypto positions at the moment. But people will slap the devil out. They'll beat the devil out of him. You're trying to take our Bitcoin. Bob Ross will be there with a paintbrush slapping me. Just beat the devil out of him. He'll give up that Bitcoin. Beat the devil out of him. And after he beats me to a bloody pulp, he's going to call the police and say, there was a happy little accident over here on, on this little block. It's a happy little accident. I don't know what happened to him. He got hit by a pretty little Mack truck. It was a happy little Mack truck coming right down the road and just smashed into him. Can you imagine a conversation between Bob Ross and Biden? Oh, that's a nice little happy pin you got on your suit there, old Biden. You know the thing. Come on, man. Oh, where are we going, Mr. Biden? Where'd you like to go? What little happy place you gonna go? What's wrong with you, Bob? Trump shit in my sock drawer. We've lost like 6 viewers since I started talking about this. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm done. Looks like we're going to get this 475 test. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not looking at any other stocks, but right now, I mean, this thing's making money, so I don't want to really switch away from it. New people joined that stream 10 minutes ago. I was like, oh, this is a nice stock trading stream. And they started hearing me talking about Biden and Bob Ross talking to each other. And they said, nope, I'm going to Ross Cameron. Oh, gosh, I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it. Losing my mind. You guys have been following me for a while. I was like, nah, dude, you already lost your mind. Don't try to act like you're losing it now. Looks like we're going to get this test here. We're getting real close to a little... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Right through 475. Some selling at 480 there. Let's see if the FOMO starts kicking in. Nice size buyer at 477. He's slowly getting taken out, but still, that was nice to see a buy up. Well, he's adding to his position. They almost took him out, and he added back. Oh, yeah, we're going to 5 right here. I can smell the Red Bull. I can I can smell the Red Bull and sweat coming from the apes running this way right now. The Red Bull, sweat, and Cheetos that's on their little fingers. So apes are coming. The linger of desperation, of GameStop desperation, is coming into the stock. The Wall Street apes are gonna kill me. They're gonna be trashing me so hard. I talk so much trash about them all the time. You guys should see some of their posts though in their Wall Street bets groups. Some of their posts are so cringy about AMC. Like it's just sad. Yeah, Junior, I'm on the only trade I've took so far. I'm still in. I'm on Neuro. I've already locked out 100. I'm up a 100, or I'm locked out 100 shares. I'm up $140 at the moment. Still holding 100, looking for this break of 5 here. Let's see, if we do break 5, we got room to... if we break 5, there's a little resistance at 520 and then 545, so basically 550. Thank you. Appreciate that, Junior. Not necessarily. There's One Life and Daniel B. They trade some higher caps, and we've got a whole community, mixed community here. We got John Zadar's community that I don't know if any of them are in the live stream, but they trade the OTCs. And sometimes I'll trade something bigger than a small cap. Sometimes I'll go to the mid caps, or if there's something like something that can run really hard that I can buy, if it's like $100 stock and it can run $50 a share, then something like that I might play. But for the most part, I stay in the smalls. God, One Life. So we're stacking bids at 490. Very nice. Very, very nice. It looks like we're going to try for another test here before this candle closes. Getting hung up at 495. Some sellers are coming in there, so there's quite a bit of selling. I may get ready to lock this 80 shares out if 5 can't break here in a minute. This candle's fixing to close. 7 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see it getting close. $4.90 needs to hold up here. If not, we're gonna have a little pullback. Yeah, having a little pullback here. I'm gonna lock a couple of shares out up here at this area in case we don't break 5. So now I got 80 left. Yeah, that's what I'm looking here. When life is for it to, if it's gonna cool off or if the FOMO is gonna kick in, because that is the point we're at. But oh, we're about to run. Yeah, we're about to break 5 right here. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. New high day over 5.05. Let's see if that FOMO kicks in. Hold of $5. Ooh, big buyers just stepped in at $5. If we can see $5 hold support, this is gonna go. Bid's starting to try to stack 5. Getting taken out again. We are testing hard here. See, bids are trying to stack. There we go. Nice stacking at 5 occurring. Nice support stacking. We're starting to push up. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Where's that FOMO at? 525 is a little resistance. Starting to smell that FOMO. I'm starting to smell FOMO kicking in. Yeah, flavor explosion. That's what we're looking at here. We're getting very close. It's still moving kind of slow, but I mean, we're getting close to going crazy. FOMO mode engaged. This is a good strong close of that candle. You may be right. We closed above 5, holding 5. Big buyers coming in. Look at that one. Yep. Let's go. Yeah, 550 is the last hoorah before we push for a new high here, basically. Bid's trying to stack at 515. Let's see if I can continue to stack. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 515 holding up as support. Very nice. Breaking through 520. See, 515. Okay, I was going to say 515 was acting as resistance for half a second, but then it got those sellers out real quick. 520. Here we go. Whoo, that was close. There was enough buying that pushed it to 525, and it looked like it was about to break 525 and take off. This thing's got some frisk in it. I mean, we've already seen the frisk, but it may be about to go real frisky. We may be talking about like super frisk, like Bill Cosby's super frisk, like Bill Cosby at Applebee's. I'm trying not. I'm going to pretend I didn't say that. You guys didn't hear that. So we're still trying to stack these bids at 515. Oh, they got taken out again there. So 525 is holding up, and that is that area right across the top of here of these candles. Right through there. But that's still, I don't think that's strong enough to... It could be, but I don't think it's going to be strong enough resistance to stop there. Especially now that we're over 5. Yeah, we're about to break through 525. Ooh, another test, another quick test. So if this buy-in pushes through here, it looks like it's going to. Yeah, here we go. Oh, so close. So we've hit it 3 times so far, and each time we almost broke. There it goes. I was going to say. There we go. There's the FOMO. Here comes the FOMO. Yeah, let's get on up to that 550. There's no reason to not go to 550 at this point. I'm gonna lock 10 more out here. I'm gonna lock a little 10 more out. I got 70 left. Here we go. Got a little selling at 540. Show me the frisk. I haven't had a good frisky trade in a while. Oh, show me the frisk. Let's break that 550. Let's go FOMO mode and get halted. Oh, the frisk. Here we go. Here we go. Show me the frisk. Let's go. Oh, oh, it was so close. All of the sellers just got taken out at 550. We touched 550 again. That should be ready to go. Oh no, we may have to slow down here. 550 might have been as much as it had for the time being. But we'll see. $540 can hold up as support. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this candle. Well, let's see. What do we got? We got 3.5 minutes for this candle to close. I don't want to see it close like this. This is an indecision candle. You too, Junior. Appreciate you stopping in the live stream. It's been a while since you've been around. Now, I'm not selling yet, Sicilian. We still in here. We are still in here. This candle hasn't closed yet. Like I said, we got 3 minutes. So this candle, in 3 minutes, this candle could be all the way up at $6. It also could be all the way down to $5. So, until we get a little bit more closer to the close of this candle and I can see where it's going to close at, then I'll have a better idea. But I've already locked out, 120 shares of this so far, so I only have, I've actually locked out 130. I've got 70 left. Tell them One Life. Tell them what's up. And speaking of the greatest trading community ever, the website will be ready today. I was up last night working, pretty much all day and last night working on it. And I've got a few more things to finish up. You can go and sign up now if you'd like. But there's not much going on yet in there because we're still building it up the next few hours. But it's just frameworkfortune.com. If you want to go ahead and sign up and check it out, you can. You got a free trial for 7 days. And if you do the yearly plan up front, it's $2 a month. $2. So but we'll be posting. I'll be posting on the website every day. Appreciate that, Chris Game Boss. I'm proud of myself. But I'm proud of you guys. I appreciate you guys, the community. You guys are the ones who are making all this happen. I'm nothing but a guy. I'm just a guy sitting here who likes to trade stocks and cryptos and whatever else I can get my little grubby fingers on. So without you, without the community, I am nothing. You are, y'all, all of y'all. Y'all are the best. Here we go. Breaking back above 550. Let's go to 6. Let's go to 6. FOMO mode kicking in here. FOMO's a kicking in. Here we go. Big buyers starting to come in. I'm gonna lock another 10 in here because I like where we're sitting at here. see. Getting a little. We're way off of the purple line, the 40 DMA, so we're going to have a pullback here soon, but it doesn't look like it's going to be now. Looks like we're going to push the 6 before we get the pullback. But the higher we go, people are going to start selling. Like I've been selling all the way up. So you got to expect other people to do the same thing. They'll be selling too. So we're getting another little indecision candle forming, but we still got 3.5 minutes on this one too. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully some of you guys made some money off of this stock too. It's made up for my bad trading Thursday and Friday. Just about this one trade. Here we go. Testing that 575. How much more frisks do you have in you, Neuro? I'm getting frisked out here. Those indicators are trash? Why do you say that? It works just fine. I'm up $200 something using these indicators right now, so I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Oh, you're talking about MACD, RSI, and Bollinger Bands? I don't use any of them myself because I like to keep things simple, and those things are a little complicated. They're a little more complicated than I like. But I know lots of people who use MACD and RSI and all that stuff. They have uses. I'm not going to call them trash. There's a million ways. Ooh, we might try to break 6 here. Are we gonna go ultimate frisk mode? We're about to test 6. We are getting super close. This is probably going to test it. I mean, it's already up here. Might as well test it while it's here. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I agree with that one. Life. You can look at the candles and tell if something's overbought or oversold. Big buyer just came in at 592. He got taken out though. Oh boy. I'm gonna be a smart guy. I'm gonna lock in 10 more here. Might as well. Got 50 left. I'm gonna see if we can break 60, but most of my profits locked in at this point. Or 6. No. 200, no. Like 200 like 200 is definitely not my biggest win. My biggest win I've ever had on one single trade was a dead cat bounce on something that was like at 75 cents, and I think I went 1,000 shares and it ran to $2, so I made like $1,500 on that one trade. I just made 200 last week on, or not last week, but the week before on a swing trade on XEL. Hey, Ultimate frisk mode. Engaged. Let's see if it... Ooh. We did break over 6. I didn't even see that. I wasn't even looking when we broke over 6. When did that happen? We are getting this... Let's see. We still got a little bit of time for this candle to close. It's another almost indecision candle. Unless we start pushing over 6. And start holding 6 as support. Which, yep, that's happening. Happening as I'm speaking. One life, you might go to 10 today. You might have been. Well, I agree with that. Too much stuff on your charts and stuff can be a little, a little crazy. I'm going to go ahead and lock out 10 more here. Give me just a second. Oh yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Still ripping. All the way up to 627. Yeah, that's true too, One Life. Just because something's overbought does not mean it can... Because this is... Look at this volume. God, that's beautiful volume. Massive volume. But yeah, so things can be overbought and still rip. That's for sure. I don't like the way this candle looks, so I'm going to go ahead and lock out the rest of my 30 probably here. We're pretty extended. It's about time for a pullback. I mean, we've went pretty much straight up from 4 to 6. That's a $2 run. Let's see, I got 40 left. So actually, I just want to lock out 20, and I'm gonna hold 20. Yeah, looks like we're gonna probably have a pullback now. Or at least a consolidation for a bit. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, there it goes. There starts the pullback. So there's a 30. Let's lock one. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lock out the 10 more. Then I got 20. I'm gonna continue to hold because at this point, even if it drops, yeah, I'm gonna hold that 20 for a little while. This may be an all-day runner. Let's see what the SPY is doing. Yeah, SPY pushing up to 430. A little bounce off that 50-day. Yeah. You got a bunch of followers on Twitter. You're telling to buy stuff. That's not good. The SEC will come after you. You can't tell people to buy or sell stuff unless you're a licensed advisor. All right, let's check some of this other stuff, and then I'm going to call it a day for the day so I can get the website finished. I'll take my one trade and my one win for $200 here. See right there, guys, the P&L day, 206 at the moment with this 20 shares. But even if it drops back down to 5, that'll only be a $20 drop, so I'd still be at 180. So like worst case, this is gonna be, 180. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, suggestions, any of that, go ahead and get those in. We'll get the stream about 10 more minutes here. And then I'm going to call it. So you got AMD. This guy creeped back up. This is one we had on the watch list from last night. So I don't know if anybody got any part of that, but trying to break 5. So that's one to continue to keep on watch. Yeah, so you can see Neuro pulling back, and that's what I was saying about these candles. When you get that type of candle where you got that selling pressure, you got that upper wick after a big run like this, it usually leads to a sell-off, similar to the indecision candle thing, where if it's followed by a red candle, it'll sell off. But more often than not, if you've had a big run like this and you see a candle like that, and you're way off the EMAs besides the adaptive, then want to keep that in mind. Let's see, AHPI, that's selling off. How's ALF doing? ALF had a little pop today again. SGOC getting a little action. NRBO, that's in some consolidation and has been moving up. Staff getting there's a lot of stuff popping today. ENDP, I forgot who called that one out earlier, but you got a bull flag. It is crossed over though, so it may crack. Yeah, it looks like it's going to crack out of this consolidation. So that may be done, but that was a good run. More than likely, Neuro, though, with that PR, is probably going to keep most of the volume today, would be my guess. Hey, Tony, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, you can use the link. I think it's even in this description, but it's a good monitor. Are you talking about GLG? I'm still in GLG. It's still holding a dollar. I haven't sold it yet because it keeps holding a dollar. It hasn't broke out yet either. It's just consolidating. It had a little dip after the decent run on Monday, right? Friday. It had the big run on Friday, and then the sell off, and then yesterday had a little rebound back up, holding above a dollar, and then more sideways consolidation, holding above a dollar, and that's what's happening right now, and that's what I expected was for it to hold a dollar. It's holding a dollar support, and it's testing that 50-day moving average on the daily at 107. So basically break of 110, 115, then it could have that run up to the 200-day. Right now, still a little sketchy because it's just moving sideways. So we don't know for sure what way it's going to break up out. But as long as it's above a dollar and holding above a dollar, I'm going to be holding it. I mean, it's got the potential for sure because this thing was up at $4. Actually, it was up at $2.80, almost $3 back in February. So it just hit that low of year. I mean, it can't go much lower. Well, it could. It very well could, but more than likely, it's not going to go much lower. And they had that good PR on Friday, where they're acquiring these two companies. But yeah, I mean that's all. That's pretty much all I'm waiting on is to see volume come into this. I mean we've been getting volume since it had that pop. If you look back here, there's no volume Thursday, Wednesday, or Tuesday. And since it had that volume, we've been getting small little amounts of buying. You can see more buying that yesterday than selling, and then the day so far just kind of a little mix here of volume, a little mix of buying and selling, that indecision, that consolidation. So I don't know. We'll see. We do have a downtrend though. Let me draw this downtrend and keep an eye on it. Kind of like right in there ish. Yeah, actually 110 is really strong resistance. You can see 110 resistance right across there. So actually we need to break 110. We don't even need to break 115. If we break 110, we should easily break 115. Boom. But yeah, still holding. Still holding. ENDP, I don't know. ENDP, it's trying. I don't like that it's below the adaptive, or the adaptives cross the purple, but it is trying. You got America. Oh, that's Alcoa. Alcoa getting a pop up. Little mid cap stock. So there's a few stocks on the NSE actually getting some moves up today. We've seen the NSE moving pretty slow. Let me pop up Trading View real quick and take a look at everything overall, and then we will call it. Let's see what is happening in the market today, because yesterday was really interesting because nothing was going up. The only thing that was going up was the US dollar, which makes no sense whatsoever. Absolutely none. So let's see. The Dow Jones has rebounded some. The dollar is still looking like it's trying to strengthen, but it's getting held up right through here. So gold right in that little middle range. Silver did crack 25, which I'm fine with. I'm continue to Elvis, I know you're in options, but for silver. Now, there is a possibility. I mean, if the stock market drops or, something happens with silver, it could drop back down to, let's see. Let's see how much support we have here. Oh, we got tons of support at $20. Tons of support. And we got support at 22. So plenty of support under silver, even if it does crack. It looks like it's cracking, but it moves so slow it may not. It's just maybe just a little overextension. Oil took a dump last night. I saw that. Kind of holding up in that 67 area. And then looks like, yeah, we've got the dollar strengthened against other countries. Besides Russia. Apparently, the US dollar against the Russian ruble, not so good. Alright. Well, that's weird. Getting that strengthening of the dollar. Let's see where Bitcoin is sitting at right now. Yeah, Bitcoin's still holding 30,000. Looks like it's sliding out of this sloping channel here. But yeah, that's that head and shoulders me and One Life was talking about. Head here, shoulder, shoulder. The only thing is the shoulder's been a very long shoulder. And I kind of like what I'm expecting really out of Bitcoin is for this channel for it to shoot down this channel and then hit this 30,000 which we're at, and then over the next couple of days start bouncing back off. But it could easily drop. Like I said, 25,000 super strong support. 20,000 super strong support, and then 25,000 would be some decent support. And the rest of the crypto is just kind of falling. Ether kind of same thing. Head and shoulders. Got the head here, shoulders here. But still trying to hold up. So yeah, still kind of the same as yesterday. It was just a little mixed. Little mix between everything. See how's Nero doing? Yeah, Nero's trying to find support at 550ish, 560ish, 60ish. Yeah, it is a head and shoulders, but like I said, more and more people are going to be using Bitcoin, especially El Salvador. I mean, their legal tender now is Bitcoin, so people are going to be buying and selling Bitcoin all day in El Salvador, and Paraguay said they're next. So, when countries are starting to use it, you're talking about millions of people that are going to be using it on a daily basis. Even with the head and shoulders, it's not going to go back down to anything super low. It is definitely not going to be no 24-month bear market. That's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. Grayscale is an institution, and they're starting other crypto funds. So you got institutions starting crypto funds. As the prices drop, they're going to buy them up. Cryptos will be hot again before the end of this year. Especially if what I think is going to happen is going to happen, but we'll see. Yeah, it's 2021. Most countries have modern plumbing and have the technology to buy Bitcoin goods and services. All you have to have is a cell phone. One Life. You think people in El Salvador don't have cell phones? Like, are you that sheltered? Trader Chick is she's from South America, and she's been on the channel live streaming with me. So, but alright guys, I'm going to call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow for some more live stream day trading. No, they don't live it. You're talking about, see, that's the thing, that's what I was talking about yesterday with American perception and what they show us. They show us the little sheds on a hill in South America with, the drug dealers running around and all of that. But there's more to the South America than that. You're talking about inner cities and stuff. It's like the same thing as Chicago or anywhere else in the world. It's no different. You're going to have suburbs and nice areas, tourist destinations. Like, it's not like it used to be, man. 40 years ago, yeah, it was still sheds all around, but South America's been growing. well, certain countries. That's the thing with South America. You got so many different countries. Some of them are still, under socialism or communism rule, but you got a lot of newer ones. Well, not new per se, but a lot of ones like Venezuela and Cuba, which we see who are sick and tired of communism and are embracing those free market principles of competition and all of that. And so they're getting, like I said, Argentina is making some of the best wine in the world right now. California, because of the wildfires, all their grapes are pretty much smoky flavored because the ground is burnt. So that is not a great flavor for the type of wines that California makes. So Argentina actually grows just as good as grapes as California. So now that California is out of commission for a little bit, Argentina's picking the front run for wines on this side of the globe. I don't know about Ecuador, but I've been looking at Costa Rica and Panama and multiple places. And it's not that one country, that El Salvador, just because they're using Bitcoin, that's going to continue to keep it afloat. It's as more and more countries start embracing Bitcoin or whatever, that's going to be more and more people. We don't see, that's the thing. You guys think we've reached the potential of cryptos, but there's only probably 10 to 20% maybe of the whole population who's buying cryptos right now, who's been in them. And I'm talking about the globe population, not just America, because cryptos are worldwide. So you're talking about a small percentage of people who's actually gotten into cryptos. You get 50% of the world's population. I mean, but let's debate it more later on the Framework Fortune website, One Life. How about that? But anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow. I have the website up and live. Well, it's up and live now, but I'll be posting in there later today in my little groups. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. We got Nero running again. That's why I kept at 20 shares there. Very nice. But yeah, good job anybody made some money on this today. Boy, this is about to get halted. Yep, just got halted on Neuro. Very nice. Very nice. But yep, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Until next time.